Alrighty guys, so I'm going to be checking out the Briggs engine I bought from Chambersburgh. No, I have not. I know this come off a 816S, so it's at least, 1978 or older. But near as I can tell, it looks pretty complete, minus obviously the engine adapter to the transmission and the gear. But my plans is I would like to get this running and then put it on the 82816-3-B. I don't know, I'm kind of undecided if I want to put this on it or put the 16 horsepower engine I got. So this would be nicer because the original I won't have to redo the wiring. But first things first, I really never checked this engine over. Paid $75 for it. The way you see it. Come on. So it has oil in it. And it's above the add line, as far as I can tell. Yeah, it's basically it's about a quarter way up in the hatch marks. It's fairly close to half though. Be good enough for all the more. I'm going to try and run it here. But notice the spark plug boot is wore through and the dipstick is broke off, so I bet you the springs were broke off under the seat pan on this, because these motors are kind of tall. They sit pretty close to the seat pans, even on my 8000s. The nice thing about a Briggs engine is, guys, there's nothing. The ignition system on these is very, very simple. This has points, but I've never had to clean the points on a Briggs thus far. This will make a liar out of me. You guys know how that goes. So I'm pretty sure the fuel pump. This looks like a false line. Yeah, it goes into the dipstick tube. Yep. Typical Briggs. Briggs and scrap iron. Although I do kind of like Briggs, I can't say too awful much. And the engine adapter bolts are in there, but they're loose. Just have to kind of watch them come flying out. So there's a extra wire over here. Unless this has the points list set up on it, but I swear it has points. Well, maybe the best thing to do is I'll go get my spark tester. The spark plug's loose on this. Get my spark tester, throw that on there and see if it's got any spark. Then we'll see if it's got spark, if it'll run at all. Pretty sure this 13/16 plug. I don't have one in the set. So hold on a minute here. Get my spark tester and throw on it with the jump box and see if it's got the spark. See if it turns over. Well, I know it turns over. If the starter works, see if it has spark. Looks like it has a pretty weak spark to me, but it does have spark. Looks like it's got a wire over here. I'm pretty sure it's the kill wire. What I'm going to do is I'm going to test that before I get it to start. It's weird it was turning over and now it won't. the kill wire. So we do have spark. So what you guys think? You guys just want to put fuel right in the fuel pump? Well, there's actually a bunch of... I'm going to assume that's gas down in there. I don't know though. Could be oil. Guess I did spray some stuff out when I cranked it over there. That's what it was doing. It was hydrolocking. Probably when this thing starts, it's going to smoke. Typical story of my life here. Everything I own smokes or did smoke. So I guess we'll just go for broke here. Yeah, with the gas leaking right down on the hot electrical connectors in the starters. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see here if I can find a piece of hose. The other thing I can do is I got my racing fuel cell here. I can hook on and see what it does. So, clear out my way here in case I gotta be able to reach around and shut this thing off for some reason. Okay, so it did not start. That's kind of weird. I think my jump box is already dead. Yep. Alright, let me get a set of jumper cables here. Plus it doesn't have... It's kind of weird because it seems like it had a spark. Now, let me get some carb spray. Carb spray is a lot more flammable than the gasoline itself. One thing I do notice with this thing is it's hard to get it to roll over initially, but once it's going, it's alright. Weird. Definitely got compression. some type of liquid in the intake. I'm going to try taking the stud out. Because if it's like water or something, the water won't burn and won't let the gas burn either. There's lines and pliers here, see if that's enough, yeah. There's that little water in there. I don't know though. Water or not, there's definitely some gas in there now, so take a step back and see what happens. That's weird. If it had spark, it should start right. Plug is not wet. Plug is not wet, guys. Not wet. Something. There we go. So it's just not getting enough fuel. Had me wondering there for a minute, motor. I don't know which way the choke is. Have a real strong spark. Let me take this points cover off and see what I see in here. Okay, so for those who've never seen it before, here's a Briggs points box setup. I bet you this governor didn't work on this thing because the bolt is loose. There's actually supposed to be a shoulder bolt in there. Anyhow. Trying to see the points and I can't tell what's going on with them. They're open there. See if I turn this motor a little bit if I can see. Let's clean the points once. See what happens. Need some sandpaper though. Okay, I got oldie sandpaper here. I'm gonna try. It's not gonna work too good. I don't know if you guys are in frame or not. You guys in frame? Not quite close, but no cigar. Well, I did get some smuts off of there. Like you guys can see. I got some there, so maybe that was my problem. Maybe that's why it seemed like it looked like it had a weak spark. Yeah, it looks pretty clean now. Well, let's throw you guys back in the tripod and see what we get. I don't have too much battery power left on you guys either. See, it is pumping fuel. It might have been trying to run there, I don't know. The spark is worse now than it was before. Huh. That starter's nice and warm now, so I don't know what's going on here, guys. I thought I'd get this thing running pretty easy, but I guess not. Just the points a little bit. Seems like a weaker spark to me. Oh, I feel a little chilly now. Fire. Oh, nice fat spark now. Just now I realized I had a camera rolling this whole time. thing I'm seeing is I'm seeing that the spark plug is like arcing up here. Got a nice spark now. Must don't have a good ground to the head or something. There we go. So it will run. Running off the carb. Let me. I was probably running off the idle, but turn the main out a half a turn and see what that does. Look what it is, my tank is out of gas. Okay, hold on, let me go get some more gas, see if it'll stay running on its own. I'm glad I caught it, the battery's on very, very low battery power on the camera. I'll make a good battery on one of the Briggs power tractors.